I'm a collision repair shop owner here in Massachusetts, and I want to talk to you about the labor rate. 30 years ago, we were being reimbursed at a labor rate of about $30 an hour. Today, the labor rate is up to about $39 an hour. In this 30-year span, the consumer price index has risen about 120% here in the Northeast. And if you do the math on our labor rate, the labor rate has risen a whopping 24%. And in fact, if you break it down into dollars and cents, we have gotten a raise of 30 cents a year for the past 30 years. I know labor rate is, or should be, on everybody's plate here in the collision repair industry. The rate is completely unfair in terms of how customers are reimbursed and how we are compensated as collision repair professionals. At some point, enough is enough. How is it possible that we can be asked to repair cars for less than $40 an hour here in a state that is one of the highest costs of living and costs of doing business in the entire U.S.? You can see the chart in front of you. Massachusetts is right at the very bottom. The reality of this is that this cannot continue, and until the collision repair industry takes it upon itself to step up and do something, the insurers will continue to suppress the rate and continue to force this substandard rate on both the consumer and us as collision repair professionals. We're asking that everybody who is a true collision repair professional in the state of Massachusetts start to speak up. Too often, I hear from insurers that no one is talking to them about the labor rate. I find that hard to believe. I know there are many of my colleagues and friends out there who have had enough of the foolishness that's gone on for the past 30 years. The expectation that we're going to be able to repair high-tech vehicles, buy equipment, get OE certification, and guarantee our work, as well as accept all the liability for less than $40 an hour is absolutely absurd. And until we can get all collision repair professionals on the same page and singing the same tune about the unfairness of this existing labor rate today, the insurers will continue to suppress it. There comes a time when you have to stand up for yourself, and now is the time. Everybody in the collision repair industry needs to express their complete dissatisfaction with what the labor rate is. I don't think any collision repair professional out there today thinks that $40 an hour is remotely close to what a realistic labor rate should be. I ask that all of you who are concerned about the viability of your business as well as our entire industry stand up and start to talk about the labor rate issue. It needs to be front and foremost on everybody's mind. Insurers need to hear the song from all of us consistently, day in and day out, that this is wrong. And not only is it hurting us, it's hurting the consumer. The consumer is getting abused in the same scenario, and we need to do something to both protect the consumer and protect the viability of our businesses. In closing, I'd like to say every collision repair professional here in the state needs to be part of the solution and stop being part of the problem. If you're not a member of AASP Massachusetts, please join us in trying to get this labor rate situation rectified. It'll be the best thing you've ever done for both your business and our industry.